Radical. Welcome to part 2 of Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for October 3rd through October 9th, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. Art Bell. Boogie2988, a bold eBay vid. Lost my whole nest egg. Hi guys, I lost my whole nest egg in crypto. Pal talked me into it. Support me 2022. We see DSP. Boogie gambling with YouTube and Twitch cash from donations via fanfuls. Boogie wants viewers to cover his bad plays. Video shows his big home and yard. Okay, the last thing you want to do is show your big home and your big yard if you're doing an eBay video. Maybe find the worst looking area of the house. Maybe go over to a friend's house, looks like a shack, if you want to do it proper. Because when people start seeing all the expensive stuff, they'll start scratching their head going like, wait a second, you got nicer stuff than me. Why the fuck should I give you money? But, you know, this stuff doesn't make any sense. But on YouTube, you know, easy beggars do the easy begging videos. And they get money, even though it doesn't make sense. I don't know how much Boogie probably got from that eBay video. I don't know if there's a lot of people right now that feel bad about Boogie. It's hard for Boogie to get sympathy because, remember, he was exposed basically as a gigantic piece of shit. So maybe Boogie's finding, hi guys, you know, that people see through it when it comes to him. And then those same people just go and they donate their hard-earned money to people that they think are good people. So, yeah. Got to move on, Art. Radical Rapid Fire. Dumez, you should keep that Spyro trilogy. It is amazing. And 3 huge AAA games on there. Top-notch stuff for real, yo. Yeah, I could tell the quality was definitely there when I was running around testing the game out at the display. I could tell. And a part of me was like, man, I kind of would like to keep this and play this. But then I said to myself, Rick, you definitely really don't have time to play video games right now outside of there when you're testing the games out. Hustle, 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 rush, rush, rush. I really ain't got time to play games right now currently. Out of what I kept, I did keep a pristine copy of L.A. Noire and a beautiful, almost brand new looking copy of Red Dead Redemption. I'm not selling this one. I mean, you don't, unless it's sealed, my copy of Red Dead Redemption, you don't find them that good looking. You know, I don't even want to really put it in a disc drive. It looks so nice, you know. But yeah, I agree. Spyro trilogy top notch. That's why it sold pretty quickly. Mario Jones, I'm still surprised you haven't looked more into the real views of Andrew Tate. I think you would agree a lot with what he has to say. Please don't watch clips, compilations. His outrageous takes, outtakes, and snippets that are taken out of context. Okay. So you're making an argument that I should really look into Andrew Tate a bit more and his real views. So does he play a character like for shock? Is that what it is? One situations to where maybe a character, he doesn't really believe some of the things he spouts and he does these things to get attention and then how he really feels is different. I don't know if I respect that if that's the case, Mario Jones, because if I hear things coming out of his mouth, you might say out of context, but if I hear them, like I can't unhear them. You know what I'm saying? And some of the things I've heard, I don't agree with from Andrew Tate. Laszlo. These phones are part of Verizon's strong-arm tactics of forcing people to give up their old devices. They're just good enough to get you by. I got one from eBay for under $16 and I plan to use it as a daily driver phone that I don't care if it gets damaged. That's my view on it. I mean, I'm recording into a Motorola E6, you know. I don't want a phone that I have to make payments for. I don't want a phone that I am worried and take insurance out on. I don't need a phone like a damn vehicle. A phone should be a device to, I don't know, just do basic things with. I mean, I'm getting my money's worth out of this phone. It was like $50 online, you know, and I love it. I love the way it's set up. It's simple. It's just nice. I like this phone. It's not advanced, but I don't need it to be advanced. If I want something advanced, I would buy it, but I don't need anything advanced right now. So this Motorola is just fine for me. A $50 phone, perfect, wonderful for me. And I have no calls that are dropped, you know. This works better, arguably, than a friend of mine's phone that actually is a fancy Samsung. And I point out things about this phone that are better than his phone, but he doesn't want to hear it. No, it's the best phone there is. Like, if you just use it for like a daily driver, like your phone that you got for $16, whatever it was, the Orbic Maui, then that's fine. Cheap phone, you know what you're getting, and you don't use the phone a lot, so yeah. If you don't stay glued to your phone like some people. Restoration 97. Yeah, definitely keep that Sega Genesis collection on the Xbox 360. I have the PlayStation 3 version, and it is the last collection to have Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles complete with original music. Future collections don't have those games or have them with the music changed due to Michael Jackson's involvement in creating the tracks. Yeah, so you mean on that collection, if I play Moonwalker, whatever the Michael Jackson game on Genesis called, then we have Michael's music. That's great. That's great. I couldn't imagine that game without Michael's music. I couldn't imagine that. But right now we have situations to where a game comes out and it has recognizable music, and then that music has to be taken away for whatever reason. And that collection, I mean, like I said before, I would keep a lot of these games if I had really the time and to play them. I just don't. I do price that at $20 though. So it's one of my higher price games. So part of me kind of doesn't want to sell so I can just play those games at the stand. But I mean, I will sell it. I know it's uncommon, kind of hard to get. It is. I also like playing the Streets of Rage games on there. Just a great compilation. One of the best I've said, I would say. Leave it in the comment section down below. What are some of your favorite collections of old retro games on a newer system?